I'm ready. Well, today I'm ready to heal all that ass for a little bit. Head Reaper, thank you so much for sneaking in with that sub there. Jesus fucking words. Goddamn. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had a fabulous Monday. I had a fantastic weekend and a fabulous Monday as well. I still give a fuck at my job anymore, and it's hilarious. Like when you have 0 fucks to give, like it's a whole different ball game. At least you're not at school. I would rather be at school. I actually enjoy school. I really do. I have 2 degrees. I almost finished a master's degree, and it was a master's track towards a PhD. But I didn't finish because I couldn't do the internship part because I can't work full-time unpaid and be a single mom. Like, I got a house payment. Like, give me a paid internship and I'm all over that shit, but otherwise I can't do it. And then I also went back for another bachelor's degree. So, busy. How was everybody's weekend? I hope you guys had fun. Those of you in the Northeast that got hit with snow, I hope it wasn't too bad. We got like 6 inches or so. A female 6 inches, not a male 6 inches, like a real 6 inches. Just tossing that out there. But yeah, it didn't really cause that much mayhem over, at least for us, where I'm at. It was just a little wet. It was just heavy snow, but we didn't have a lot of, god damn it, like, stop being AFK. Like, I'm clearly moving. But yeah, like I was saying, it was just heavy snow, but no ice. Like, we salted the shit out of everything. And the city was actually really good and salted everything in preparation for it, so it wasn't too bad. It was kind of okay. So let's see here. Let me throw these back up real quick. Heat of battle. Fleet-footed. I believe that shall make us run faster. I did try a couple times this weekend to buy a house for the free company, but there was just a shit ton of people standing there and also fighting for a house. And honestly, I just gave up. So, I am going to continue trying every time I see one become available, but I'm not going to sit there for 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll sit there, click for a little bit, and then, move about on my way. I'll wait for the lottery system, which I think is in 6.1, which I believe the rumor mill says July. Well, we'll see. We'll see. House in game. Yes, you can get a house in the game. Clip that. What'd you clip? The 6 inches? Mia, honey, listen, I have a command. You do exclamation clip and it'll clip the last 30 seconds for you automatically. It does clip it in my name though. So if you want your name attached to it, then you just gotta tell me and I'll go change it, but it'll still be under my name, but it'll say, courtesy of whoever clipped it. That's what I've been doing. It's exclamation clip. I hope it still works. I think it still works. I need to get that set up too. Let me tell you, that was a pain in the balls to set up. But if you want, I'll tell you how I did it. But anywho, let's see. So, the one thing I'm trying to work on is closed captions. That is causing me a heartache and a half. I really don't want to have another browser window open, and it seems like most of them need another browser to be open. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I have so many things on my plate and on my to-do list that it is crazy. And I seem to be just adding more to my to-do lists than chipping away at it. So, but we shall get there. We shall get there. Someday, I will have nothing to do. Let's see what else. What else we got? So I did play on the movie thing. We did do episodes 3 and 4 of The Witcher. This Friday it's going to be episodes 5 and 6 of The Witcher in the theater channel on the Discord. Then that's season 1. And then the following Friday, 7 and 8. And then the following Friday, we're going to start on season 2. And then so on and so forth. The events little tab in the Discord channel at the very tippy top, I'm using the Discord events thing. That's where you can like clicky if you want to be there for that. Otherwise, just hop in the channel. I don't care if people talk, as long as you're not disturbing other people and everybody else wants to talk. I'm always there. You may just see my bot there, or you may see me and my bot in there doing it, watching the show. If it's just the bot in there, I am at the computer that is streaming, and I promise you I'm there. If you see me and the bot, that means I'm not at my computer, but I'm on my mobile device watching it because I don't feel like sitting in my computer chair anymore. So that's the difference between the two. So if you see just the bot, I'm in there. I'm just at my computer watching. And otherwise, if I'm not at my computer watching, then I'll be on my mobile device or my iPad or another laptop or whatever. But yeah, so let's see what else. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to watch after Witcher, which that's going to be the last episode is going to be March 11th is going to be the last 2 episodes. So the following Friday after March 11th, which would the 11 plus March 18th. You guys want to watch something else? Please just throw a suggestion of what you want to see in the there's a channel for this. Hold on, I know this. Flick Picks. Just throw your suggestion in there and I will incorporate it into the schedule. Make sure to do your job quest. I will. I know that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to run out and do the job quest because I think I have a few to do. I think. And then I'm going to have one as soon as I hit the level. Because I'm pretty sure as soon as I do the current job quest, I'm going to level. And then I'll have the 60s to do. So, and then I can get off of Godforsaken Healer for a minute. Until we loop back around. Okay, let me just make sure I got all my shit together. I got my water. I got my phone over here. Is it muted? We don't need no interruptions. Got my Discord. Okay, yep, everything's Gucci. Okay, so plan for today. Oh, I also, before I forget, I also made a couple of new channels in the Discord. I know I'm constantly tweaking, fiddling with the Discord. I changed how it all looks because it was kind of boring, and I added like emojis and tried to make the channels look a little bit different, blah, blah, blah. I added a game suggestions channel. It's basically if there's a game that you want to see. I'm going to start incorporating one day off a week where I'm not playing Final Fantasy for a couple of reasons. One, to prevent me from burning out on just Final Fantasy content. 2, just to kind of change things up a bit because, I'm sure watching me level characters is boring unless I'm struggle bussing. And I'm sure you guys love that part is when I'm struggle bussing. Nope, the quest won't give you enough. That's fine. I got some hunting log stuff to do to catch up real quick. There's a chance we'll get Mass Effect streams. Yes. So if you want Mass Effect, throw that in the game suggestions thing. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to incorporate that. There's a couple of things that I need to finish first because I have way too much on my plate and I don't want to spread myself too thin. Because with adding a different game, I have to do a whole bunch of stuff on Twitch to add, or Twitch, OBS, my YouTube channel. I have to tackle these things like 1 or 2 at a time because otherwise it's just a little too much. But start throwing suggestions in there. If I don't have it, it gives me time to get it. And if I do have it, then it just gives me, it just solidifies that I need to set up my OBS and my other stuff, to get cracking. You know what? I am going to start asking. I've already been bugging people here and there with questions, suggestions, and so on and so forth. But I think I'm going to start really like I don't want to say leaning, but you know what I mean, kind of really leaning on getting a little bit of a hand here and there from you guys, because it's not just my stream. I'm the one that goes live. I'm the one that talks. I'm the one that, you know, burps, laughs, farts, whatever happens while we're on stream. But this is your stream too, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be anything if you guys weren't here. So whatever you guys want to see, please suggest away. If you want like some more trolly sound notifs, let me know. If you found some sounds that you would like to be incorporated into the sound notifs or something like that, let me know. So as long as it's not too cray, we will, what's the word I'm looking for? Entertain the thoughts. But then I also created a fitness and a fit foods channel. The biggest reason for that really is more for my own personal accountability, because, you know, it's the winter months. We're all a little lazy. It's also a pandemic. We're also a little extra lazy from that. And like, my goal for this summer or for this spring is to get to a certain spot. And you know what I mean? Like, I want to blossom like a beautiful flower. And so for my personal accountability, I created those channels. But then I figured other people, originally I was going to do it just for myself, like in an own little private, because I have my own little private section of channels that nobody can see but me and admins. But I don't have any admins, so just me. But I decided to kind of make it like a public thing for two reasons. One, so you guys can hold me fucking accountable. And two, if somebody else needs like a little extra push or some thoughts, some ideas about like different types of foods to eat, like what's low cal do, what does this do, what does that do, that's a good spot to, like, you know, talk about it and stuff like that. And then, you know, in terms of like, if you need a little extra motivation to get off that booty and go take a walk or something like that, that's what the fitness thing is for, in the Discord as well. So I'm not gonna go like crazy gung ho. You know what I mean? I just if anybody needs that little extra push, that's gonna be like our motivational type stuff there for getting out and getting fit. So that's the biggest changes in the Discord recently. There is gonna be some like I'm gonna go through it again and just kind of anything that's like redundant, you know, get rid of it and stuff like that. But that was the three biggest things that I did to the Discord today, actually. So, okay. So the plan today, excuse me. Oh God, excuse me again. Jesus Christ. The plan today is to get the healer to 60. She's almost 60. Like, she is sniffing it. Like, she's got 949k XP. She needs 1.2 mil. I'm gonna go do the class quests for her for the 58s. I'm pretty sure I did the 56s. But if I didn't, then I'll do those, obviously. I gotta do the 58s. Then we'll push her over into 60, because Buck has already confirmed that I probably won't push her over with the quest. So then we'll do something just to get her over, you know, over that threshold, and then we'll do the level 60 quests, and then we'll move on to we decided that we're gonna do, we knew it was gonna be melee DPS, so we were thinking rogue or lancer, and we're gonna go with rogue was what was decided, and we're gonna start plowing through rogue and get that to 60, which by the time it's 30, it's gonna turn to ninja and blah blah blah, and moving forward. And then the plan after that is going to be Marauder. We're going to go to Marauder, get that up to 60, and then we're going to hop over to heals and get Astro to 60. And then we're going to jump back over here and get Lancer, so on and so forth until everything is 60. And then, like I've said it a million times already, but I'm just going to keep saying it, then all the 60s will get pushed to 70, and so on and so forth until they're all 80, and then we'll start incorporating the ranged and the magical ranged back into the flow of things, and then we'll start pushing everything to 90. And then I don't know what we're going to do next. I have some ideas already on paper of what we're going to do next in terms of Final Fantasy once I get everything to 90. But it's going to take me one hell of a long time, so it's not going to be for a while that we run out of stuff to do. Plus, we're also weaving in on Tuesdays, reset days, the normal raids, and then the extreme raids here and there. But I'm not going as hard on the extreme raids as I have in the past because I really don't want to burn out. So that's that. Okay, so Roger's already in the game suggestions. Mass Effect. Buck, get in there and toss in a Mass Effect as well. So I have loads and loads of games on Steam as well already. I think I have an exclamation Steam. I do. You can add me on Steam. You can look through my library if there's anything that you want to see. There are some games on there because I am like I really like to roll through Kickstarter and you know what I mean, like fund games and stuff like that. There's a couple of them on there that I have like early access to. And if you happen to pick one of those games and they have like an NDA or whatever the hell it's called, like before they release, because they're in alpha and shit, I'll just let you know that I can't stream that for that. So like right now, off the top of my head, one that I could think of, Coral Island, is kind of like a Stardewy Terraria-ish type Porsche, My Time at Porsche type game. They have an NDA. And I cannot stream it until it fully releases. So that's one in particular, which is a shame because I really fucking wanted to stream that game. So, holy balls, look at Buck, Mass Effect, RimWorld, The Long Dark, Halo, Dragon Age, Witcher, SWOTR. I don't know what the hell that is. I probably should. And as soon as you tell me what it is, I'm probably going to be very upset that I didn't know what it was. So, but yeah. Add me on Steam, roll through my list. Tell me what you want to see me play. When I start incorporating stuff, Temtem, I knew Snow was going to jump in there with Temtem. I knew that for a fact. Damn, y'all really want it. Can somebody throw in Terraria for me, please? Like, just so you know, I really like building games. Anything where I have to build... or anything where I have to collect. Oh, Minecraft, Buck. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes. Fun fact, I used to own a network of servers where I actually had, like, people pay me to play. Like, there was a subscription service and stuff like that. And it did not do badly. It did pretty well. Pretty well. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, Switch games are also on the table. Because I did finally bite the bullet and purchase a capture card. I don't have it yet, but Switch games will also be on there. There is an exclamation Switch. I think you can see my game library in there as well if you're friends with me or whatever. Oh, there it is. There it is. So I could do Switch games as well. So, because I do want to kind of maybe steer away from the keyboard every once in a while too and jump on console instead. So I also have a Wii, but I'm not loading that bitch up. That bitch hasn't been turned on in years. So any types of games a no-go? There's none that I can think of right now that's a no-go. Depending on, like, I'll make an executive decision. Like, I'm not going to just say no just because I see the title. You know what I mean? I'm going to kind of look at it and look at some videos. Well, maybe not look at some videos because I don't want to spoil. So, I don't know. I will talk about it with, how about this? I'll talk about it with whoever suggested it or with just my mods, just to see if it's something that is appropriate. Because remember, I do have a cluster of under 18s. That do watch my videos on YouTube or watch my videos on stream, that they usually are, hush hush because that's the rules of them being in here. And the more that I know that they're underage, you know what I mean? I got to kick them. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's people sneaking in here that are underage and I got to be careful of that shit. So, Jesus Christ, man, you guys are blowing that channel up. Do it. Do it. Blow that channel up. But to answer your question, there are no games currently that are a no-go. I'll think about some things that are probably things you'll enjoy before I recommend. Awesome. 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 Yeah. I mean, you could scroll through my theme list just to see like what I already have. That gives you a very good idea of the stuff that I particularly like and enjoy. But pretty much anything that involves building, I adore it. I could do that shit for hours. Hours. I have like 700 hours in Terraria or something, or maybe even 1,000 hours. I don't remember. How do you feel about strategy games where you got to think and plan? So some of them I like and some of them I hate. It's very hit or miss with them. It depends on a lot. Like, I don't like Civilization, but I like Age of Empires. Why? I don't fucking know. but I do. But I am not opposed to trying something. So, okay, let's head out and go do this quest. So that way we can stop healing. Jesus Christ. You guys are really blowing that channel up. Good. Good. Get it. So I'm just going to read off some of the new ones that were added since last time. Hitman, FTL, the Henry Stickmin collection. Oh, I love scary games. I love scary games. I don't like playing them at night by myself, but I will totally play scary games with you guys here with me, basically holding my hand, because otherwise I'm a little bitch about it. Phasma, XCOM, Rainbow Six Extraction, Civ, Star Wars Battlefront, Factorio, Rocket League, Destiny 2, City Skylines, Age of Empires, Star Wars Empire at War, The Escapist, Insomnia. Mia, I did throw in the two that you mentioned as well. Wait, where was it? You said Minecraft. Minecraft was already tossed in. And the other one was Terraria. Nobody threw in Terraria, so I'm going to toss that in here for you. Terraria for Mia. There. Okay. I'll play Phasmophobia with you for sure. Well, I'm going to need you to literally hold my hand because I am the biggest bitch when it comes to scary games and scary movies. Like, I cannot watch them before bed, but I can watch, like, documentaries on serial killers. Go figure, right? Like, I could literally fall asleep watching stuff on Gacy, but, like, Fast is really fun to play. I know, I've seen you play it so much, and it looks so fun, but I've always bitched out when it was like, time to see the ghost or whatever the ghost was doing. So, there was another game, Zave was playing, and it had something to do where he was taking pictures of the ghost or whatever, and you had to, like, take snapshots and shit, and then get out of the way before they attacked you and stuff. Like, it was nuts. It was so nuts what he was doing. But it definitely, like, kind of creeped me out. So, there is actually another chain of games that I wanted to try, but I feel pretty stupid when I've played it. It's called Welcome to the Game. It's supposed to be, like, a very, like, think puzzle type thing with, like, jump scares and shit. And, like, I tried it by myself. And I died quickly because I'm too stupid to figure it out. So maybe I need chat's help to figure those out. So if you guys want to see me play those, that's a good one too. I have Welcome to the Game 2, and then whatever the hell the third one is, if there is a third one. Of course, I have all the Five Nights at Freddy's because I'm a little bitch. There is a hilarious video, which I will today, if somebody could do me a solid and please remind me to find the LOL Five Nights at Freddy video and post it in the Discord. I shit you not. You want to hear me scream like a little bitch? That's the video you want to see. It is the funniest goddamn video I have ever made in my, at least I personally think. I want to put a near game in there, but I don't at the same time. Why not? Why not? But yeah, so suffice to say, I'm very excited in the direction that the stream is going. Emotional distress. Ooh, I understand. I understand. But hold on. That made me remember a game. So I am no longer taking hormone therapy, so I should be okay. I don't know if the rest of y'all know this, but I was on a pretty heavy dose of hormone therapy, and it was making me very, very fucking emotional. Like ridiculously emotional. Like I wasn't sad, it was devastated. I wasn't happy. It was like delirious happy. And I stopped taking it, and I talked to my doc, and we're not gonna go through with that plan. We're gonna do something different because it was just too much. So like I was crying over stupid shit. Like somebody was in the bathroom and I had to pee and I fucking cried. I was like, what the fuck? Like it's not that big of a deal. Like Fire, calm down. Like literally, you just gotta wait 30 seconds, girl. Like so yeah, like all kinds of stupid shit that I was like super emotional about that I had no business being emotional about, but it's done. It's done. It's out of my system. I am feeling muy bien, and here we are. Okay. I've been talking like a mile a minute. God damn, my lips are dry. Okay. Let's see. In the wake of death, what are we learning today? Good tidings, Fire. I've acquired definite information on Aliqua. As before, the stench of death gave her away. A hunter she chanced to walk near couldn't help but notice the smell. When she realized that she was being observed, she quickly turned her steps west towards dragon territory. The hunter shouted a warning, but she continued on heedless. In light of her inclinations, I dare say she has business there. There is an area called Avalonia Fallen to the west. Let us head in that direction and try to pick up Aliqua's trail. Right, so this is the lady that like smells like death. And we found her, wasn't she like digging in a dragon corpse or some shit that one time? Oh, let me hide this. We don't need to see all that. Okay. Clean up my screen a little bit. Hey guys, you like my mount? I figured I'd knock it, get it out of the way. Oh, shitballs. No signs of Aliqua. And the area beyond is fraught with danger. Not even hunters dare venture in. I would sooner not wander these parts without some guarantee that Aliqua is near, but we cannot afford to delay lest she elude us completely. Let us split up and search. If you would focus on the area to the north, I shall follow the high road west. Oh, and do keep an eye out for the taint. Oh boy, we're looking for taint again today. If Aliqua is here, it is like to have manifested. It probably would have been faster. It's close enough. Some more suggestions for games. Let's see. The Forest, Payday 2, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer 40k, Assassin's Creed series, Spiritfarer. Oh shitballs, I'm flying the wrong way. Fallout, Elder Scrolls games, XCOM 2, Red Faction Guerrilla. Very nice. You guys, I should have done this a while ago. Like, goddamn. I think that's the most active any channel has been in my Discord, except for that one time where Snow started that whole debacle about what the fuck was it? If a hot dog was a sandwich. Y'all remember that shit? I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. There we go. Jesus. Throw this down. Because I'm extra. I've got that melt song stuck in my head now. Don't Starve is a great fucking game. I love that game. Chocobo, could you kindly get the fuck out of the way? Thank you. I found the taint. The taint has been located. Alika is not here. Rejoin Estiva on the westbound high road. We get to hear the sweet, sweet music again. Chiba? You should not have startled me. You. I see. You are the one who undid my work. Why did you interfere with my experiment? So it was you who created the taint. The taint, you say? An insult born of ignorance. What you so callously destroyed is a wellspring of life-giving ether. What are you saying? The taint is befouled ether. It destroys life. So you choose to cling to your ignorance like all the others, but it matters not what you think. When my experiment is complete, all the fools who tormented me and mine shall get their what the fuck is that word? Comeuppance? Shall get what they deserve. No, we won't let you continue your twisted experiment. Fire! Stop her! I'm a fucking healer. How am I gonna stop her? Like, I believe you have more pressing concerns. Drawn to the ether, I shouldn't doubt, or the taint, as you insist on calling it. But such details are immaterial. By whatever name it is known, I shall fill the world with it and have my revenge. Do not interfere. Consider this your final warning. Girl, you know I'm gonna interfere. Like... Like, thank God they gave me something to stun everybody, because I don't think I'd be able to do it otherwise. Oh, it's all Earth sprites. I was like, how did this Earth sprite get involved? Gave my contribution. Excellent. There is quite a few in there. I really did not think it would be that popular right off the bat. Not going to recommend too many because otherwise might as well just point to Steam and be like, play something there. Right? Ooh, there's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few. Let's see. Let's catch up. So the last one I said was Red Faction Gorilla, I think it was. R2. Oh, I'm sorry. RD, R2, Outer Worlds, Outer Wilds, Don't Starve, No Man's Sky. Not for broadcast. Recommend you play it before you stream it. Doom. I do have the new Doom, or the newest Doom, I guess I should say. I have all of the Dooms. Doom is my shit. Portal 2, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Oh, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Destroy All Humans. I'm assuming that's Final Fantasy 15. Nier Automata. Project Wingman. Dishonored 1, 2. Death of the Outsider. Death Stranding. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor / War. Batman Arkham Asylum, City and Night, Sonic Adventures 2. I'll look for more later. Valheim, Surviving Mars, Humankind, Forza Horizon 5, Golf with Friends. I actually think I want to incorporate something else too that involves you guys. But that's down the road too. You find a peculiar hunk of flesh on the ground. What hunk of flesh? Let's see. Oh God, I gotta put myself a reminder because I almost forgot about this. Okay. Oh, I'm aiding Eshiva. I'm like, what the hell? Thank you, Fire. Again, you have saved me, and again, I am reminded of my own weakness. What do you have there? I have a chunk of flesh. Tis will I skip my last meal. I'd wager this is part of Alika's experiment. The seed seers may be able to glean something from it, and yet I find myself loath to seek them out. They haven't lifted so much as a finger to help us. What can we expect of them now? We should consult them anyway. Now is not the time to be stubborn. We should consult them anyway. You have the right of it, Fire. There is more at stake than a difference of opinion. If we are to save the 12's Wood, we must needs turn to the Seed Seers for aid. It's settled then. We return to the 12's Wood. Is that Final Fantasy IV? I think that's enough for now. Yeah, I think you guys hit me with quite the list. Quite the list. I'm gonna organize it in some threads, and then start like deleting messages just so that way, you know what I mean? Like that way I can organize it by like genre and stuff like that. Or if you guys want to do that and start doing that for me, that'd be awesome too. You should be able to create threads in there. If not, then I can fuck with the Discord permissions and stuff. Just so we could kind of keep them organized, I guess is the best word. Let's see. Okay, she's ready. Please hold on to the hunk of flesh. It is safer in your keeping. Now then, let us return to Camp Tranquil and explain the situation to the Seed Seers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do. Ah, you are returned. How fares the effort to purge the taint? You wish to show us something? Check out this tainted flesh. What does it tell us, brother? The elementals are in trepidation of the flesh. trepidation of the flesh. It is infused with befouled ether, and there can be no doubt. And with the Great One's warnings growing ever more fervent, it seems plain that this Alika continues to sow the taint. Whatever it is she seeks to do, we must put a stop to it. Arun and I shall take a closer look at the flesh. In the meantime, you must resume your journey of purification. What? With all due respect. Oh, to hell's with respect. I can't believe what I'm hearing. You would send us back into the midst of danger, and with nary a word of counsel? I know full well that we ask much of you, but there is none other upon whom we can depend. Depend, you say? Instead of depending upon others, why don't you do something for a change? We all know that you both have the power to do so. Do you realize how much fire has been through in your names? Oh, but of course you don't. Perhaps while she bled for you, you were hiding here with your heads in the treetops. If Master Atoa were to see this, he would be turning in his grave. Heads in the treetops? What is the matter with her? You guys are kind of like, not really helping out. To think that our own people see us in such a light. It cannot be helped, brother. We are bound to remain in the forest. Things are not as they were during Master Atoa's time. Be that as it may, were the people to lose faith in us, for whom shall we convey the will of the elementals? Forgive me, Fire, but I would be alone. Rest assured, I will take a closer look at the tainted flesh. Arun has the right of it. It is our duty to facilitate harmony between man and elemental. All the laws of the forest count for naught if we fail in this. At any rate, we must needs stop Alika's dark designs. And fear not, Fire. Henceforth, we will not leave you to bear the burden alone. Pray, allow us the time to consider our next step. All right. I need to be 60 for the next one. Okay. Let's see. God, I don't want to do any of this. Buck, you want to do a leveling dungeon? Do we want to do a leveling dungeon? I'm assuming you are jumping for joy. You are tanking? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Please be good to me. Or do you want a trial? We could do a trial too, it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? I'll save the others for my tank. Because I'll jump on tank to do the other stuff. Tonight after the stream. Yeah, let's do leveling. That insta-Q. Let's see what we got. Oh, thank God. This is easy. Oh, I don't have my regen. Damn. Do. White mages don't get cool shit like little fairies. You know what's interesting is that we got Copperbell Mines, but if you look, everybody in the group has to be at least level 30, no? Yeah, that's weird that we got that. Sorry. I'll stand over here and mind my own business over here. God, Copperbell Mines is the worst. Quicken! Wow. He got tired of saying W. That was hilarious. He just was like, W, 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 W. Quicken, thank you for 7 months. Holy shit balls. Damn. I can't believe it. Oh, shit balls, Buck. Buck. You're totally fine. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Just gonna throw out some arrows real quick. Yeah, I know I'm about to pop that baby out. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Damn, I can't believe it's been that long. Because I think you were one of my firsts, too. Oh, that person DC'd, Buck. That one person, I guess, DC'd. Not that it matters, though, because this one is fucking easy as hell. Oh, I may have angered everything in this room. Like, I don't even get to... There we go. I was able to do the thing. Oh, I think they're back. Good. Ooh, I did a thing. I was able to actually cast stone. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting all excited. I'm just trying to hype myself up because Copperbell Mines sucks. Like, let's be honest. Come on, friend. I love how you're marking stuff. I think our friends went the other way. They sure did. Oh, they're fine. I'll go get the fire sand. Oh no! What are we at? Well, they're all running past the fire sand, so I will just stop and get it. Oh boy, old fox, what are you doing? Oh no, a Spriggan is attacking the blast cat. The JK. They're dead. Bro? He almost died. Old Fox was like on death's door. I think that's the last one, right? Yep, 3. 2. There's a blasting cap. 2. 2. Are we winning? Of course we're winning. Dude, how are you dying like this? Okay. It's alright. We're like massively OP for this dungeon, so. These freaking Call of Duty players, right, Code Wolf? Like shit. Yeah, I know, right? God damn. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god. I'm stuck again. Buck. You're running me through some shade. Oh. I just pulled everything. Should I Asuna off of them? Or do they deserve to die? I guess. Wow, they're poisoned again already. Sir, you're going to have to live with your poison. Oh, now you've got 2. Well, that sucks. How are you poisoned again already, sir? Damn. Let me go down this way. B. These Call of Duty players would not stand a chance in Final Fantasy. True. True. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. This is fine. Totally fine. You too. Let's just stand here and spam one button and occasionally click and heal somebody. You do. Do. Die, bitch, die. And just like that, we're level 60. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. We can tuck the healer away for a little bit. I don't care about any of that shit. Oh, I got a commendation. Thanks. All right, so we could do this quest, and I think there's going to be one more, because there's usually 2 at 60, I think. And then we'll switch over to Rogue. Congrats. Thank you. Yep, 60. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Fire. We have conceived a plan to deal with the taint. We would share the particulars with everyone. Might I trouble you to fetch a Shiva? She will have returned to Fall Guard float, I believe. Pray, return here after you have notified her. Arun and I shall be waiting. Sure. I'll go get her. Nah, big. She's probably gonna throw a hissy fit. I feel like she's gonna throw a hissy fit. Cause her last like moment with them was not great. Like she was kind of pissed, right? Yeah, she ran off. Yeah. You. Oh, it's you, Fire. I must apologize for my earlier display. Yeah, you kind of ran off. The Seedseers wish to see me despite the disrespect I showed them. Though their ways baffle me, it cannot be denied that they care for the forest. Perhaps they deserve more credit than I give them. I will go, of course. Let us strike out at once. And back to where we just were. I swear, this is just a way for the game to make us dump money. Traveling back and forth to the same couple of spots. Let's see. Oh, God. Do. Our thanks for coming. Without further ado, let us begin. After our last meeting, I went to the Guardian Tree and presented the tainted flesh to the Great One. His reaction was telling. The befouled ether it bears is identical to the taint which now threatens the 12's Wood. Unless we stop Alika, the forest will be reduced to a wasteland of death. Fire gave me to understand that you have conceived a plan to deal with the taint. What is the plan? Oh, they nodded, so this should be good. Simply put, Arun and I shall accompany you to the Dravanian Forelands. As you are doubtless aware, we Pagels are chosen by the elementals to convey their will. Should that will go unheard or be misinterpreted, harmony would be lost and tragedy inevitably befall. In order to prevent this, we strive to hone our sensitivity to the elementals far beyond the limits of ordinary men. And this sensitivity allows us to perceive even the slightest fluctuations in the ether. With our faculty for sensing ether, Arun and I shall ascertain the site of Alika's experiment. And once we find it, we will join our powers to fires and purge the taint once and for all. We're gonna purge the taint, y'all. You would leave the forest? But what of the will of the elementals? Rest assured, we have obtained the Elder Seed Seer's permission. Our sister shall see to it that the elementals do not go unheard during our absence. But above all, your words struck home. We will not leave the two of you to bear the burden alone. We shall do all we can to aid you, as Padgels and White Mages both. You truly mean to leave the forest and help us? They nodded. It's set in stone. It's a done deal. In the heat of the moment, I forgot myself and spoke out of turn. I pray you can forgive me. She looks kind of like Hilda, doesn't she? Hilda fans? Doesn't she kind of look like Hilda? A little bit? There is not to forgive. On the contrary, we are grateful to you for opening our eyes. Now, I trust we can rely upon you to guide the way. Close enough, I suppose. It's the ponytail. Or the hairstyle. Listen, Fire. This will be our first time outside the forest, and we will most certainly make fools of ourselves. I would thank you not to enjoy yourself overmuch. I shall escort the Seed Seers to Tailfeather. Pray, meet us there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You said Tailfeather, right? I don't know why I care, because I could just do this. Excuse me, pardon me. So here we are at Tailfeather. Why, the journey here wasn't nearly as daunting as I expected. I dare say we could have made it without a Shiva. Bold words coming from someone who fairly hugged our guide during the entire journey. Ahem, seeing as we are here, we ought to get to work. Do you sense anything, brother? I do. An anomaly in the ether that wrenches the stomach. It emanates from the north and west. The fuckery is afoot music is playing. A cavern lies in that direction. Morn, 'tis called. And if memory serves, so too does a water vein. It seems to me that is where we must go. I must warn you all, though, that the area is thick with dragons. We must proceed with caution. Dragons, you say? Well, I for one would welcome the excitement. The journey thus far has been rather dull for my tastes, says the bitch, stuttering. Duel suits us just fine, sister. Remember, our priority is to purge the taint. As if I would forget. The fate of the 12's Wood is at stake. Let us make haste to mourn and confront Alika. Where is it? Nope. North, okay. Man, hopefully it's up top, because I remember doing fates in this area and quests, and there's like an underneath part and an up above part, and it was such a pain in the ass to get back and forth. I'm hoping it's just up top. It looks like it is on this level. Oh God, please. Please, God. Son of a bitch. Is it below? It's below, isn't it? God damn it. God damn it. I think we get in there over here. Man, it's been a minute since I was here. hell is it? This away? Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Fucking ball sacks. And then it is lower. Okay, good, good. So it is underneath. Good. Wait, can I just... Oh my god, I could just fly over this. Okay, sweet. God, I love this music so much. Jesus. Okay. Alika. Foe. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. So you are still alive? Yes. Did you anticipate my death? Most intriguing. Horns such as I have, yet you are not Aura. Well, whatever you are no different from the others. You've come to interfere with my experiment, but know this. It is your ignorance that has led us down this path. Sad music. Story time. We Zala are nomads who roam and live off the land. My tribe was no different. Yet though we did no harm to those whose lands we traversed, they treated us as vermin. In their ignorance they feared us, and that fear manifested as spite and violence. My loved ones and I were cursed at, spat upon, beaten, and worse. It was out of the desire to protect them that I began my research. Such pain we have suffered, I swore that I would visit upon the ignorant masses 100-fold. And soon I shall fulfill my goal, for my experiment has finally borne fruit. To be sure, there is still work to be done. Such robust flesh cannot be sustained by ordinary ether. Nay, it must needs be fed something far more potent, the taint. My pet can only go where the taint exists, and so I shall fill the whole world with it. Sister, I sense naught but befouled ether from that dragon. This is without a doubt the source of the taint. We must needs purify it whole. Am I going to heal it to death? You would get in the way of my vengeance? Then you shall be the first to feel my wrath. Defeat the zombie dragon. All right, we're going to close this. All right, I guess we're defeating the zombie dragon. Did this heal them too? Like, I feel like it should, right? Oh, it is. Excellent, excellent. What? The befouled ether refuses to disperse. What is dead can never die. The power of healing fire. Use it to purify the stagnant ether. Heal it? Can I do that? Can I cheat and use, like, big heals? It bodes ill. Strike down the undead first. It's healed, right? Like, it looks pretty fucking healed to me. Is it just maybe catching up with me? Because I did, like, a giant fucking heal on it. It rises. All that healing and it still wasn't enough. Oh god, what the fuck is that? I'm just gonna toss this out here for y'all. Confound it, the befouled ether still remains. How many times must I tell you? You struggle in vain. We'll see about that. Am I gonna heal it some more? Wow, they literally like explode. That was pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty healed. I'll toss our girl a couple of heals. Oh shit, wrong one. It still returns. Let's throw this down there, because I feel like if they die, that's a problem. And ads are always a pain in the butt. Okay. Dragon? Excellent. That wasn't that hard. That was really super easy. I thought it was... I expected it to be harder. My dreams, all gone to dust. I am powerless. Powerless to protect my people. Powerless to change anything. We are cowards, all of us. That which we do not understand instills fear within us, and so we lash out. In return, you sought to strike back at those who hurt you. You have done terrible things and must be held to account for your crimes. But know that it is not too late to make amends. You still have a chance to atone. Your knowledge may yet be used for good. You need but find a new purpose, and I should be glad to help you look for it. With Alika apprehended, it seems safe to say that the danger to the 12's wood is past, and we owe it all to the two of you. This experience has taught me much and more, not least of all how powerless I was in the face of an external threat. If I am to protect the forest, I must needs... We've said that like 8 times now. I must needs spend less time with my head in the treetops and more with my feet on the ground. To that end, I shall strive to be a Pagil as Master Atoa was, standing ready to journey to the ends of the world if needs be. Were it not for your shining example, I would never have found the courage to come to this decision. I cannot thank you enough. Master Arun, when the time comes for you to embark upon your journey, pray allow me to accompany you. It isn't safe to travel alone. You know this to be true. Besides, you need someone to keep a record of all your deeds, that they might be passed on to future generations. For all my bold words, I am still but a green sapling. Nevertheless, I would serve you faithfully as my grandfather once served Master Atoa. Get your goddamn hair out of your eyes. Jesus Christ. I should be heartened to have your company, Ashiva. I shall endeavor to be a paddle worthy of your respect. Thank you, Master Arun. I swear you'll not be disappointed in me. How beautiful. Arun and I shall escort Alika and place her in the wood whaler's care. Pray, come and see us afterwards at Camp Tranquil. We would thank you properly. Is my reward experience and gil? Ooh, it is. It is. And a spell. And a coffer. With hopefully something cute. Although I do like my words glamour currently. During the entire way back, Alika did not so much as favor us with a glance, but neither did she attempt to flee. I believe there is hope for her yet. Till such a time as she finds a new purpose, I shall visit her cell as often as my duties allow. With the source of the taint banished, the Great One's warnings have ceased. We may rest easy for a time. Disaster has been averted thanks to you and Ashiva. We are eternally in your debt. You are kind for saying so, my lady, but I have done scarcely anything. All your gratitude should be reserved for Fire. Allow me to thank you as well, Fire. Had you not sought me out that day, I may never have found my true calling. Beginning today, I shall accompany Master Arun as he works to maintain peace and harmony within the Twelveswood. I know not where our journeys will take us, but when next we meet, I shall stand before you a stronger woman. We had best be on our way. Fare you well on your journeys, Fire. I look forward to seeing you again within the Twelveswood and without. I feel like we're gonna meet at around level 62. Well, they pretty much exhausted everything I had intended to say. So I shall say but this. I mean to do my part as well. Together with my siblings, I shall work to preserve the harmony of the forest, protecting it from threats both within and without. Hey, just noticed the MC server blurb below. It's actually not even online right now because I had a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Disagreement with my host. So here's what happened. I had a hosting service, but I had it where I would, FTP in and do my own thing. Like basically they were just the space for me, right? And I set it up on auto pay, like through PayPal. So they took the money, and I saw it that they took the money on the first of the month. For whatever reason, because it was like right around the holidays, so this was like right around Christmas, New Year time, I guess PayPal took their sweet fucking time sending them the funds. And they suspended my server and all that stuff, which I was okay with. I understood why they did it. But then I provided them proof. I'm like, so here's the proof of it coming out of my account. Just whenever it pops through, please unsuspend my server. I wasn't using it at the time, so I really didn't give a shit that it was suspended. But then they went and deleted everything. And then the day after, PayPal released the funds to them for whatever reason. And then they were like, "Oh shit! Like our bad. Like we deleted everything." And I was like, "Now you can go fuck yourselves." So I canceled it, and now I'm looking for a different server host. I really like that one in particular though, just because it was whatchamacallit, it was really really cheap, and like for quality and quantity of what I got comparatively, it was a really good deal, but. I think I am going to go through them again, except this time when I set up my auto pay, I'm not, because I set up my auto pay through a checking account, which checking accounts take longer to process. I think I'm just going to set it up on my debit card this time around instead. I just don't like putting stuff on my debit card. I prefer to have it on my checking account just because like my checking account's not going to change, but my debit card changes. So you know what I mean? Like if I lose it, if it gets compromised, or just when it's time to get a new debit card. So I preferred to have it on my checking account, but it seems to have delayed and caused issues, and I don't want to go through that shit again. So because I had put like a lot of time and effort into that server already. Excuse me, I had built like a gigantic spawn and all this other stuff. It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. It really was. And I'm so fucking butthurt that I lost it. I have pieces of it, but not the whole thing that I had, which makes me sad. But it is what it is. For you, Fire of the White, with your newfound powers, pray, continue employing our art for the betterment of the realm. May the light of succor and solace shine wheresoever you may go. There's that XP and that coffer. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Awesome. It really was a beautiful server. I've been sick. I saw your tweets. I saw a tweet or two where you were talking about how you didn't even have the energy like to really get up and just watching a show or something like that, I think. But I wasn't in like a position where I could respond. Got corona again. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. Are you like on the tail end of it or like in the midst? This concludes Heaven's Ward. In order to, you must first meet the following requirements. Stormblood, I got that. Finish the storyline, I did that. Once you've done so, it will be available from Rhea Osena. I believe it's 62. No, 60 first. Excuse me. This is day 5. Jesus. So you're in the midst. In the midst. Rhea Osena seems unsurprised to see you. I thought you might come, Fire of the White. You sensed it, yes? The agitation of the elementals? I wish you a speedy recovery, Excalibur. I suggest you present yourself to Brother Isumi at Stillglade Fane. He will no doubt welcome your assistance in identifying the origin of this disturbance. Yes. So what did we do with Tank? Did we finish? No, we didn't finish it. So I'm not going to finish this one. I'm just going to leave it as a marker so I know where I am. Let's see. I managed to see the rest of Daredevil season 1 though. Nice, nice. So I guess we're gonna switch to Rogue. Let's do it. I'm gonna need some lighter TV for a bit though. Lighter as in like lighter content, or lighter as in like, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so excited to play Rogue. Listen. No, you listen. Need lighter toned murders, Monk or Psych. Monk is a great show. I have never watched it all the way through, but I did watch like, you know, like a cluster here, a cluster there. I need to finish. I need to watch that whole damn thing. Psych too. Psych was really funny too. You know what also is good? And I did watch all of it. A Good Place. It's interesting. There's no like murders and shit, but it's like, you know, the afterlife, but it's really funny. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I don't even know where to start with Rogue. I guess I should go to where their guild is, which I think is it in Limsa? The wife watched The Good Place. It is good. I really liked it. Limsa by the fishing. That's what I thought, because it's like the little piratey thing. I know I did a couple of the, maybe the first quest. Maybe. It looks like I have a turn in already. I'm so stupid. Okay. Why is it directing me there? Rogues rise up. That glam though, woof. Definitely need to change that glam up. It looks awful. You know what? Let's just fucking do that real quick. Do I have something like... Do I have something that I could like deal with for a little bit? Because that's awful. I like seeing murders being solved. It's why Phoenix Wright appeals to me as well. I don't... Is that a show? Can I do this glam? Yeah, let's do this glam. Perfect. I did do, it looks like, at least one of them, right? Level 5. Sweetness. Visual novel series, mostly on DS. Oh, that's pretty cool. A fine evening to you, Fire. I'm not going to do all this pirate speak. I'm sorry. I can't. And a fine evening it is for a spot of work, wouldn't you agree? This time around, it seems some eager buccaneer scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. It's on Switch now and most consoles. Oh, that's neat. That's really neat. How do you access that? The only thing I've ever... I didn't really poke around, though, on my Switch too much, though. The only thing I've ever been able to access is the Nintendo store. But I didn't poke around either, so... Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Lominsan vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves before their boots were even dry. They caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks were nowhere to be found, fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful, since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lominsons and all that. The Ace Attorney trilogy is on Steam too. Is that the same thing that you're talking about? So this is your assignment, me natty lass. Find out where them weapons went and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters as hit that merchant are already rotten in irons, you needn't rush in with your stabbers a-stabbin'. You needn't rush in with your stabbers a-stabbin'. I love it. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I have the perfect partner to show you how it's done. This here's Vikeb the Stray. Ain't no other rogue that can match her in the arts of skulkin'. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikeb? You seem a bit out of sorts. Yeah, it's half investigation and half courtroom. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know, these egg-filled tasties that they make at the Bismarck. But when I got back from me work, it was bloody gone. Uh-oh, that was Vikeb's. I thought it was Underfoot's. Well, you just head out on the job and I'll see if I can't turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. All right, Jack. One more little detail you should know. The muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory, so once all is Bob, you can hand the goods to one of their coals directly. Jesus fucking Christ, the language. Like, the wording and stuff. Jesus, balls. All right, Vikeb. We can start whenever you're ready, Fire. I've had a colleague keeping a waddle out for aught that might help us, so I suggest ye have a few wids with her first. The fuck does that mean? You'll find her at the Hyalin posing as a fishmonger. Did she say have a few words? Is that what she meant? In ball sacks. I have to learn another language just to talk to the Rogues Guild. The hell am I going? Fuck is that? By the Aft Castle. Okay. Jesus. What's this? Hide? Ooh, what's that? That's pretty fucking cool. It's not for everyone, but I think they're fun. It sounds fun. It sounds a lot of fun. Shade shift. I'm gonna have to read these skills again. It's been a moment. Hello there, miss. We have a carp and trout, lobster, and shrimp, but I hear tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish, the long, shiny kind, what's bark'll put a bloke on his arse. We don't sell that kind here, but you might try them foreign merchants. What was they called again? Ah, Traders of the Edge. They hail from the South Sea Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty spitters and cutters. I should warn ye, excuse me, these folk aren't ones for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you'd best hurry. The Edge merchant, what's visiting Limsa, is looking to load up and leave the city afore long. Just how he means? Are they just taking the H's off of all the words? H's and G's, it looks like. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery, though. What's with all the hired blades he's got nursing his operation? It makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition, it does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf. But it might be as ye can learn a little more from the folk around town. You're just taking random letters and cutting them off. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where am I going now? Like down? No. Oh, right there. I see it. I see it. Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how coals'll cackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on places would see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the Ferry Docks, and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try me luck at a few other spots, then meet ye in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your waddles open. Are we gonna do some sneaking? Are we like legit gonna be sneaking? Oh my god, this is exciting. All right, where are we going first? The Bismarck. Where's that? Culinarians Guild. Okay. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then we'll start sneaking around the city and figuring out whatever the hell we're figuring out. I'll be right back. Ball sacks, I already fucked up. AoEs, let's go. Wait, I don't remember this. Can I go pew pew? There's a ball. What the fuck is going on, bud? What the fuck, no Peloton? Haven't died yet, y'all. Oh, let me stand in that. Let me just stand right in that. Look at that, I'm remembering. I didn't remember that part though. Ow. I was getting there, Can I do it? Yes. God motherfucking damn it. I was doing so mediocre too until that. But I like butterflies. Oh, ball sacks. Hold on, no time to read chat. No time. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking butterflies. Oh, I'm standing right in front of it. Jesus, like a dumbass. Follow me, Mr. Crab. God damn it, sir. Don't read, just play. You're supposed to be my fucking wingman. Hope your oatmeal doesn't thicken tomorrow. Eat that fruit, bitch. All right, let's go pew-pew this guy. I need you to stand still and let me fucking kill you. Am I even targeting somebody? God damn it. I just want to be able to cast one thing, please. Oh God, ball sacks. No, leave me alone. Ow. No, really, fucker? He literally like had that explode right on my face. Fuck. Yes, bitch. Yes. Fucking stab. Jump back. Fuck you. Someday I will be a real raider. Yes, I'm a frog. I'm a giant fucking frog. Why can you never go one stream without dying? It's my thing, is I have to die at least one time. Love it. Oh, this is balls. Balls in the middle, right? For the love of Jesus. Just wanted to stab so badly. Fuck that Dark Knight. Fuck that Paladin. It can't possibly be because I'm trash at PvP, right? Fucking ass water. Run, bitch, run. Oh God, balls. Bitch ass blue people. Ball sacks. Oh, ball sacks. Balls. Fuck, fuck. God damn it, sir. Shit. Oh, no. Why on earth would I do that? So fucking embarrassing. Shit. Ooh, that was close. Look at me not waiting. I'm like, I gotta go. Oh, what the hell? God fucking ball sacks. Oh my God. Shit, I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, no. That's the kind of tank that I want to be when I start tanking. Oh, shit balls. Suck my ass cheeks. Oh shit, damn. Sorry, Mr. Boss Man. Ribbit. Am I standing in bad? What the hell killed me? Gonna stand in this blue just a little bit. I guess they're kind of cute. Huh. Fire, has anyone ever told you how therapeutic your voice is? No. Sorry, I just almost licked the microphone. Ooh, fuck, I got a ball. Do you, boo-boo? Whatever makes your heart happy. 1 second. No time. God damn it to fuck. God damn it, y'all. How many fucking redeems is that? Is that 4? God damn it. I remember. Shitballs. I won't let you down. Fuck. Wrong button. This is fine. Ouch, bitch. Oof. That was super fast. Oh my God. Me too. I love stomping Nero. That is really cute, whatever's going on with this chick's hair over here on the left of me. Fuck. No. I want to be an Astian. Excuse me. Can I do anything? Here, clam to clam. Do. How come they didn't aggro him? They fucking aggroed the shit out of me. Oh, wait, that was an NPC, wasn't it? Owie. Aw, damn it. I wanted to LB. Is it beautiful? I'd just be like, well, balls to the wall. Here I go. Oh, this is where we get to dance. God damn it, sir. Fuck off me, bro. Yes, bitch. Fuck you. Get back here, you little bitch. I got too brave. Okay. Fuck this guy. Fuck that guy. Let's murder these people. I want a giant puffball. Nope. Damn. Fuck. I just want to get one cast off. Shitballs. Too close. Run, fire. Run. Fucking ass water. We did it. Can you, like, not? Eat, bitch. God damn it. The other mage go AFK. I don't know. Did they? Shitballs. Alright, die, damn it. How's your brain not mush? Do we want to blow up the ball? I thought I would be okay there. I was incorrect. Oh, God, ball sack. I let so many people die. Damn it. God, ball sacks. Fuck, I fucked that up. Oh, shit. Thank you so much for patiently waiting for me. I very much appreciate it. Can't control the bladder. I mean, I can, but not for hours. All right, so we're supposed to go in here and something already happened. Diving Dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling. Ooh, I love this quest already. Hide. No one saw me do that, right? Diving Dove is grumbling in discontent. Ugh, this sneer on that customer's face. Does he think I could command the skillet to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Limsa Lominsa, folk appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Ah, another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. That was pretty cool. How long do I stay? Oh, do I stay like this indefinitely until I come out of it? Unable to be detected. Movement speed is severely reduced. Makes sense, makes sense. I didn't think I'd be walking, but that's okay. I assume there's certain actions that will, like, immediately pull me out of that, right? Son of a bitch, I was right there. What about East Hawker's Alley? Let's go do that one first. That's, like, right here. Okay. You... Geralt is speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Approach him while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on his exhortations. Who was it? Geralt? This guy. Geralt is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We've a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limsa Lominsa without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lanosian orange juice? Or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste? Continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. Damn. I love the animation to get in and out of that. That is so cool. Away from the bard, Fire. Away from the bard. Rarinasu appears distraught. Approach him while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop. Nothing suspicious going on here, sir. He's mumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty. Would that I had stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed, and certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling? Most likely. Should I report this to the Yellow Jackets? But what if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbor. Hello, what are you? Anima? Anima is beautiful! Welcome back, Fire. I hope your skulking went well. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm sorry. I love shit like that. In WoW, I would do that one. There's this one quest in I think it's, what the hell was the name of the city? Started with a G. I want to say Gilgamesh, but I feel like that might be a boss name in Final Fantasy. But I could have sworn that was the name of the city. No, no healing. We're not playing a healer for a while. Again. Not for a while. Ye may be an angel of death with the dagger's dove, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. No, wah, you. Oh shit, I was in the middle of a story and my brain just completely farted. So there was this quest where for the legendary daggers, you had to sneak through a city. And there was like people walking and dogs walking. And you were in hide, like you were hidden. And the dogs could pull you out of your stealth, but the people couldn't see you or something like that. I can't remember, but it was like you really had to time how you were moving and to be able to complete the objective. And I remember like the first time that I did it, it took me like almost a day and a half of doing only that. And not like, you know, maybe 4 hours the first day and then 4 hours the second day. And then I finally completed it. And then after that point, it was just redoing it over and over again to see if I could get my time faster and stuff like that. It was really cool. That was probably my favorite quest in WoW. Next to the one where you play Plants vs. Zombies. That one was also a good one. I love that one as well, for obvious reasons. Excuse me. All right, let's see. A sneaky Mort can nose about without risking a scrap, or slip herself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once they've seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part concealment and part distracting, and you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. All right, I'm done prattling. What did you manage to learn about our musket-buying merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what ye heard from that chef at the Bismarck, this trader means to hop the twig, and soon. That matches with me own findings. He's vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier. Then you ghost in and grabble them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of Darkmans, but it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. I feel like this is not going to work out the way she just mentioned it. I'll send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a coal near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Fire. Have you got your skulking boots on? I'm going to be sneaking. Right? Use the hide ability and retrieve the stolen goods. Got it. That map is unhelpful. Oh, there they are. Okay. I see the shiny. Nothing to see here. Can he, like, not see me? I guess not. I was definitely standing off to the edge there. You're not supposed to be here. I thought I ordered my hirelings to keep this jetty clear. 1, 2, 3. There's one missing. My crate of muskets. It's gone. My character's face. Thief, stop her. You useless sluggards. What am I paying you for? Oh shit, I didn't play with my hotbar. Oh well. Balls to the wall, I guess. Oh Jesus. Now what? What's this? Shade shift? What'd that do? I have no idea. Cool. Shadows are nullifying. Oh, sweet! Nullifying damage. Blink past any other swads in your way. And get them goods to the Yellow Jackets. I'll lead these culls a merry chase. Meet me in front of the guild once all is Bob. Okay, got it. Where did she say the Yellow Jackets were? I don't fucking remember. I'm assuming they're gonna be along this way where there's extra people. Right? Like that makes sense, right? Right? Can I unstealth and like sprint over? Let's do it. Balls to the wall. These are our stolen muskets. The quartermaster will be pleased. Well, that was different. I'm supposed to meet her back at the Fisherman's Guild, right? Or, you know, Rogue's Guild. Okay, okay. Oh, damn, you know, I made a mistake earlier. I should have not done the leveling dungeon on my healer. I should have done one of the other ones so I could do that one on this one. Shit. Oh well. That turned hairy, didn't it, Dove? Once you reach the yellow jacket, though, the merchant called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses, I'll give him that. I'd say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jack the bean news. I heard the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. I thought we were aiming for subtle on this job. That many swads, was there? But you got the yellow jackets what they wanted, so all's well that ends well, eh? You're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Fire. Aye, the job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulking might seem slow, but it can save you time and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Speaking of unexpected developments, I have a bit of bad news for you, Vikeb. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly's about ready to cave in on itself. It's a tragedy of the highest order, love, and you know I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. Are you gonna fucking play the hero with another sandwich, even though you're the one that fucking ate it? So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. He should be back any moment now. With a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me? You're not japing with me, are you, Jack? This ain't no japing matter. It's a guildmaster's responsibility to see that all his coves and morts are at their best for the job. Jack, there you are. I've got that sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waddleful when I said we was in a hurry? Maybe next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogue Oh, bollocks. Jack, did you eat my supper? Now, lass, let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You've cloyed something what belonged to me, Jack, and I can't ignore the code. Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? She whooped his ass. I hope she throttled him good. Someone stole my sandwich, I'd be fucking pissed too. That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. A punishment to fit the crime. Take a good long look, Fire. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa, to keep the alleys from running red with blood. This city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey, do you mean to leave me here all night? At least give me the grand view of the harbor. At least you gave me the grand view of the harbor. God's pissed. These ropes are tight. That'll learn your ass. And then we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. Fuckery is afoot, music. The impropriety of it all. Would that I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates. Who's that? Ooh, look at your glam. No, it's all right. It looked good from the back. How many times did any of you all fall for that? Them ropes will leave chafe marks for a bleeding week. I may have wriggled myself free, but that's the last time I let me belly do the thinking. And just think, she strung me up over an egg sandwich. Those coves, what well and truly stomp on the code, get it far worse. Keep up your training, lass, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself. I'll take the money. Ooh, throwing daggers. Fire. Just the mort I was hoping to see. We've some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so sit tight and pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and the Stray in on this as well. It'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Sometimes when I say the words, I have no idea what's happening. Listen. No, you listen! Jack, the clients arrived. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, is he the client? Our guest here has come from Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself. So you know this won't be a simple job. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. It was several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped a life of slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell on a black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale and found the village almost completely destroyed. It was a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates had never heard of the code. Pillaging honest coals and dipping their wicks in the slave trade, they're headed the right way for a good stabbing. Aye, though it ain't set down in so many wids. God, what the fuck? The code's notoriously unforgiving against those as raise weapons against the weak. After all, the first pirates in these parts were culls that what was fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history and ye risk becoming what it was you hated most. Oh my god. So you've a mark for us then. I'm going to try and translate it as I go. That we do. From the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It would appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Lominsan citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we've let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy. But merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Thus, do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Consider it done. When those nasty cloves feel our sharp blades pricking into their backs, they'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret before the code is rightly enforced. All right, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Underfoot, Bekeb, you two lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation and see what you can whittle about the coals and have already been sold. Fire, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Let's go. Shall we get after these slave and cutthroats then? Our client tells me that the Jolly Merchantman set sail from Aleport a few bells ago. Are we going on a boat? They might even board an Imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they're putting on to amuse the Admiral's swads. I reckon the rest of the crew would be back on land looking to sap, the shackles on a fresh herd o' chattel. Just to prove my theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the Ruffmans in in Lanasia. There's a bean cove over at Morabi Dry Docks by the name of Swarsint, what'll likely know the full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon like. Alright. Is a prattle a conversation? I think that's what that means. Where am I heading? I'm confused. I've stifled screams is the name of the quest. What am I doing running like a peasant? Swarsint. I know what you are. What can old Swarsint do for you? Hunting down Jolly Merchant slavers? Well, that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. I've seen whipped curs less miserable than those two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about this slavery business is true, then that Jolly Merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way back to market. No, he likely has a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the Salt Strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Jack was on his way, yes? You'd best go on ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Spy on the merchant until Jack arrives. All right. Oh, that's really not helpful to port over there, so I'll just fly. Do. I mean, I'm right here, so I'm just gonna take care of this real quick. Because y'all know how terrible I am with my hunting log. Speaking of which, I did not complete my white mage one. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back and do that, goddammit. I love how I just murdered him in front of his friend. And his friend did nothing. He just stood there, casually chatting to him as if he's not being murdered. Forsen came through for us, eh? Now, what do we got here? This one looks a charmer. Sodded move, I told you. Me peg like grandma obbles quicker than you miserable sacks of shite. Damn. Or maybe you need another thrashing, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience? I'm sorry. Please, no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are you challenging me or just plain daft? I told you to keep your bleatin' mouth shut. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Leviathan's scaly arse, she's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Aleport, all right? That's where me and my shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, while others is looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we can make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Now, not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto the Jolly Merchantman, sailed off to God's knows where, and Limsa will be a distant memory. That's kind of fucked. So if I was you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gobful of sweet Lanosian sea breeze. Evil laugh. I'm sore tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes here and now, but that won't get the job done. No. We'll let him guide us to his mates in Aleport, and then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. The Jolly Merchants will get their due, don't you worry about that. They've gone. We'd best hurry to Aleport. Unless you've a quicker way, there's a ferry that leaves from Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lass. I do have a slightly faster method. I believe it's just... Does it actually want me to go? God damn it. Can I not just... Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, Jesus, I thought it wanted me to actually go on the boat. Oh my goodness, my allergy meds are fucking wearing off. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, Jack, we made it. Fire, that Jolly Merchant's cove's still with its captives. Seems like they've taken a room under an alias. Hiding their operation in plain sight. Bold as brass, aye, but it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some coal recognizes the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles all innocent-like while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. And ye can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner that raises a hue and cry. Patience now, lass. We'll just wait until we're sure that all these blackguards arrived. Meanwhile, you'd better sharpen your stabbers. We've a busy night ahead of us. I love how he calls them stabbers. Sharpen them stabbers. Ready for the job then? Once the Jolly Merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's save them. That ought to be long enough. We'll just have to hope there ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, lass. The merchants are disguised as plain old adventurers and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Aleport. How do we whittle which coves are the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles of that bingo swillin' coal over yonder. What the fuck? He's wearing lavender gloves, the exact same type what a nasty sod at the Salt Strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in the crowd. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snilch the hopeless glazes of the company they keep, and you can be sure you found your mark. So here's a job all laid out for you. We hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back. All right? Oi! The storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sod's been at the ale. Well, they can't have gotten far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. And this is how our plan falls apart? Ugh, was that Merchant Cove gulpin' pilfered ale? You'd think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves, all things considered. Bloody oafs. And now we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about looking for blood. If they spot us wandering around in the Darkmans, I have a feeling they'll axe first and ask questions later. It'd be best then if the patrols never even know we was here. We're gonna do a sneak and stab. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's innocent coals in there as well, mind, so let's not try to stab any that don't deserve it, eh? Excuse me. I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them yellow jackets. So I'll let you take the lead. After you, Fire. Fine. Our marks are behind the doors up ahead. Don't let them little yellow jackets see you. Just nonchalantly taking a stroll, but I'm invisible. I am the wind. I am darkness. Is it here? Perfect. Nobody notices the door. Excellent, excellent. All right, so this dude is clearly one of the dudes. Ouch, you fuck. Nobody hears this commotion, of course, right? That's it? Okay. Am I bleeding still? What's that? Wounds are bleeding, causing damage over time. I feel like I need to wait for that to drop off. Okay, excellent, excellent. They do not have lavender gloves on. Neither do they. Excellent, excellent. So I guess I gotta look for more, like, doors that I could go into. I guess this is one, maybe? These damn drafts opening these doors just like that. What? How am I supposed to do this one all stealth-like? Right, take your disagreement outside. I've settled our disagreement. Everybody seems okay. Nobody's upset anymore. I'll just be on my way. I'm just gonna stroll past these dudes. I'm assuming the rooms are up there too, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that's blocked off, so it's gotta be maybe one here. I thought I saw like a person's thing sticking out. Ooh, there's 2. God damn it, sir. I think Bloodbath heals me while I'm hitting them, doesn't it? Physical attacks generate HP equal to a portion of the damage dealt. Yep. Excellent. Oh, thank you, thank you. You are most welcome. I'm free. That looks to be the last of them, and you didn't even need my help. Back into the shadows, lass. Hands off the merchandise. Ain't no one. What? Gets it stabbing fire. Ugh, Jesus, you just told me to go back in the shadows. Oh my goodness, we got everybody and their brother coming. Jack, quit eating mechanics. Oh, we're done. Sweet. Different, like a little bit different way to do a quest, right? I love it. I hope like this sneaking around stuff gets like a little bit more intricate. That would be really, really cool. Not a bad night's work, eh, Fire? The maelstrom will be taking care of them poor coals we freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants we downed are like to get up again. As for the Jolly Merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. He just made me say fucking poop deck. Right, me natty lass, our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Aye. Was there something else we could do for you, miss? The maelstrom swads will take you home, if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I know. I just wanted to thank you. If I may, there was one other thing I wish to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, that dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party that hadn't made it back yet. That hadn't yet made it back. I beg your pardon? It seems they'd been hunting for slaves in western Lanasia, and being so close to Aleport, our captor assumed they were out rounding up Chattel until last bell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I will pray for your success. Thank you again. So much for savoring a victory pint. I'll send word of this development to Underfoot and the Stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly... What the fuck? We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the way, how's your throwing arm, Fire? I think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roughmans, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. I'm sure a canny lass like yourself will figure all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of them slavers. Throwing daggers. Yay, ding! The last few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in western Lanasia. Now, if I was a black-blooded gill-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? There's naught to the west but the Sahagin pools. Even those bullocks for brains pirates know better than to trespass on fishback territory. And they won't have the chance running into They won't want to chance running into patrols near airport, so that just leaves us east. The flock? Aye. They'll likely be nestled down in the ruins out there amongst the dodos. That's where we'll try and pick up their trail. You head on over and snilch the place while I send word to the sisters and the Maelstrom. What the fuck does snilch mean? Snilch? These fates are the word. Oh, you know what though? While we're here. Excuse me, pardon me. I just need to murder you. Well, let's test out our throwing dag. Oh, God. And I could do the skills while I'm jumping? No way. Oh my God, I totally can. Take that. Can I sneak up here without doing any of this business? Uh-oh. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up here since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. Those are some interesting looking dodos you've got there, Fire. No sign of the merchants, though, eh? Their leader mentioned heading over to Ailport. He said something about there being no signal, and that was a signal that something was wrong. There was no signal, so that's a signal that something is wrong. They just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. One of them japed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray, let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just slide in and set loose our hard-won prizes, Of course it's a Lalafell. Of course it is. It's always a goddamn Lalafell. What's the damnedest thing? We'd half a crew lodging in Ailport, and not a one of them survived the night. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs, what favored the short blades, they say. Fuckery is afoot music, by the way. I'm supposing that was you too. Seems you've a bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say as I've much use for slaves, except as a place to bury me knives. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with slavers, not slaves, Jesus. And I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. Hee hee hee, you might have the right of it, lad. Oh my God, he even has an eye patch. I fucking love it. That mustache looks fucking ridic, though. Look at that. It looks like it's literally stuck on. But then you wouldn't know the kind of coin 3 healthy slaves like them will bring us. I'll have a new ship and a new crew before a single moon has passed. You hear that, Chattel? You're each worth a shining, bloody fortune, and ye've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Ignore this bleatin' sod. In fact, why don't you just step back a ways? These coves are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code, and the discussion is like to get messy. Did you not think we'd come for you? You could try to stifle your victim's screams in the darkmans, but the shadows are always listening. Eh. Why is there a dodo here? Jesus, ball sacks. These birds fucking hurt. Oh god. I'm gonna get the final hit. Yes. Is that it? Underfoot is here to get underfoot. Or at least I would if any bugger was left standing. This is a fine pile of quarrons there's not for us to do. No scraps for latecomers. The lass and me had a hunger. Interesting, interesting. Hey, little dude. Hey, Kit Kat. Thank you. I shudder to think what hard fate awaited us had you not helped us to escape. I knew someone would come. You're just like the heroes in the stories. They always arrive at the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong, too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. Listen now. Me and those coves there, we're the ones what the scary folk are afraid of. And that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't care much if you shirk your chores or get into fights. But if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then that's when we'll come after you, no matter how far you run or how well you hide. Way to instill fucking fear in the kid, god damn! Live your life like the hero you want to be, though, and you'll never need worry about that. What a pep talk. You two can stubble it and all. The Yellow Jackets, just in time. That's the person that was, like, talking shit. I assume you are the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants? I am Captain Milala of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. It's all right, lad. These folk will take care of you. Go on. You'd best not get left behind. I feel like maybe there's some shittery about to happen here. Was there aught else, Captain? Word on a new job? A job? From me? For you? How patently absurd. Why, I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder. Ooh, she made her disdain clear. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Aleport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? It is this continued dalliance with the underworld miscreants such as you that prevents Limsa Laminsa from ever fully expunging the stain of piratical infection. Woo! Look at these weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit and leaves them at the table where they belong. Do you perhaps clench them twixt your teeth as you swing over rails like the pirates you hunt? Our fair city has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. The only champions of justice this nation requires are a valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. Jesus Christ. Jack, what the bloody hells does this Cole want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. Yes, just smile and nod. I've not come here to be patronized. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. I happened to peek over, Rogers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ruin it. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a maelstrom vessel, stocked with provisions, was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed. But it is the theft of the 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth, that most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rum tale. What's it to do with us? I challenge you. A contest to reclaim those stolen treasures. Should my Yellow Jackets and I succeed in retrieving the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Blow it out your waddle. I've better ways to spend my time. Oh, do you know? This institute constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa Laminsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? That face! If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. All right, you screeching shrew. You've made your bloody point. And you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa Laminsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling never-do-well. As she waddles away. What now, Jack? For right now, we head back to the sisters. What a weird thing to be mad about. Back to Laminsa. You'd think, though, that, so I kind of get why she's a little pissy, the whole bloodbath thing. I get that, but at the end of the day, they were bad guys, right? We killed them, but they were bad guys, right? For a wee lass, that Milala's got some bollocks, and it seems she's well done with aught for what whiffs of pirate stock. I don't take kindly to Cole's pulling me strings, but the shrew is right. The code's been broken and we have a job to do. From the sounds of it, though, them coves knew what they were about when they cloyed them treasures. I'll need you at your best. It's time you learned the art of mugging. Like mugging? Like actually like robbing? Rough up a coal in just the right way, and he'll give up more than what you'd get if you just plain knocked him on his ass. Me and the lads will be busy whittling the story of them bitten baubles, so you're free to head out and sharpen your skill. Might even be as you'll pocket some extra blunt while you're at it, eh? What? Mug? Oh my god, for real? Like fucking mugging people? God, I can't wait until you unlock Ninja at 30. Do I really get to, like, rob people? For the love of God, please tell me this is actually robbing people. Get the fuck out. Like, I need to... Character... Action help. It delivers an attack with a potency of 150. Increases the chance of additional items being dropped. Excuse me, by target if mug is dealt before or as the finishing blow. Yo. No, it just hurts them. But it says increases the chance of additional items being dropped. Damn. Okay, I mean, meh. Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What's this? This is a stun. I like my stuns over here. What's this? This is nullified damage. I like my nullifying damage shit over here. This should be here. My heal should be right there. Let's hide. Stun, throwing a dagger. Food, I think I keep here. Okay. I think that's how I've done it. I'm done streaming. So you can hide and then use a mug. Okay. Okay, let's go find something to smack. Or let's find something I can get to stab in. I think is what they keep saying. Where should I go? I guess I could go to the dummies, right? So it's not like part of the rotation or anything. I'm late, but hey, hello. It's okay. I need something a little bit stronger than a level 4 thing. Level 17, let's do it. Okay, so hide. I got off at like 8. Oh, Jesus. So late. And was doofing off. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's got its own cooldown. Captain Senpai? Okay, so that's pretty cool. Freaking Senpai. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I have 15 minutes. Should I do Copperbell Mines? Yeah, let's do Copperbell Mines. It's probably going to take forever and a day for me to get there, though. What is it? Less than 5 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. Ta-da! Quick Aniki? What's Aniki? Do I have better gear I could put on? I sure do. Let's go ahead and, yeah, fucking do this. Because it's awful. It looks awful. What's that? Okay. Oniki? Oniki? Aniki? Jesus fucking Christ. Coming in here with all different words to pronounce. I could barely pronounce English words. And it's a term for older brother in Japanese. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, this bottle of water is done. So these, never mind. Never mind. But the skills, they don't require any like positionals, right? Like I could just be wherever the hell I want. Should I tell them it's my first time here? First time in Copperbell. Hiya. This should push me into 18, right? Oh God, yes. Do. I was gonna say, are you gonna like pull or are you just running in there? Oh, I should have been like hidden and started out hidden. It's all right. I'm learning. I'm learning. You would be Nissan or Onisan. That's big sister? He's checking his cell phone? Like, what the fuck? Nay. Oh, nay, son? And yes, okay. Oh shit, I didn't hide again. This is fine. It's just Copperbell Mines. It's nothing serious. Does anybody know, like, off the top of their head when I start getting, like, AoE attacks? For, oh, yeah, ROG 35. I feel like this is a new tank. I just have that feeling. Do. Ah, did it? That was pretty cool. Do. Did I aggro that? I probably did. Catan? Catan is your AoE? Okay. Cool. So I just have to get to 35. Got it. Did the tank run off? Oh, they did run off. Good. Good for them. I forgot I could throw a dagger while I'm running. Do. Die, you fell fiend. I shall get the fire sand. Fine, I'll just throw daggers then. Do do. And a Death Blossom at level 38. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm just gonna stand here. Do. I hate this part too long. Yes, I agree. Somebody in the group said they hate this part. It takes too long. It does take long. And then the slime takes forever too. But it be what it be. That's the dungeon we queued up for, so. I mean, that's the dungeon I queued up for. I don't know what the hell they queued up for. Sorry, slapped the mic with my bottle of water. My apologies. Did we break it? Do do. Do do. This is much more entertaining. Ooh, I gotta turn this music down. It's like really blowing out my ears. There we go. And he's dead. And I leveled. Beautiful. I learned Trick Attack. Ooh, what's that? What is Trick Attack? Let's see. Display action. Delivers an attack with a potency of 300, 400 when executed from a target's rear. Can only be executed while under the effect of hidden. Okay. Oh my goodness, can we not kill everything? There, it's dead. Let's go. Become so impatient. Read. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Do. God. Panicking, thinking that it was gonna see me. Wow, if a mob walked over you, they would pull you out of stealth. I've long gotten spoiled off running efficient dungeons runs with you guys, because now I literally just ran my squadrons to grind. Yep. Yep. Once you get on that efficiency train, you don't want to get off. It's so quick and easy. That's the freaking truth. Yep. Because now I literally just run my squadrons to grind. Okay, good. The tank knows what to do. Good, good. Don't kill it. Ugh. Gonna be one of those. Don't you hit that blasting cap. Stop killing the bomb, dude. There you go, Mage. There's something, or not Mage, Arcanist. There's something for you to, well, I killed it, but there was something for you to kill. I think one more Spriggan will pop up. Hey, here's something for you too. Damn, I killed it, but kill. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect it to die in literally 2 swings. Oh my god, I got another level already? Damn. What's that? Meh. Meh. All right, pass. Excuse me, my god. Oh no. God damn it. Why would you leave them sandwiched in like that? You're making life difficult for everybody. Did we get them all? Okay. Wow, I'm not going to say anything mean, but wow. That just was unnecessarily difficult. Like, I'm not going to say anything mean either, but it was just unnecessarily difficult. I've never seen it done that way. Me neither. I've seen either they pull all that shit right there and then come out into the room right next to it, like right over there somewhere. Or they just pull like this, that, and the other thing, and we go all the way to the boss. But you know, whatever. It could be a player that just doesn't remember this fucking dungeon. It could be somebody that's in here for the first time. Who knows? Please don't pull that shit. No, let's skip it. God damn it. That's entirely possible. Yeah, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be like, what the hell? But I'm not gonna be like rude in game or anything like that to them. I mean, I'll say it out loud to you guys, but I'm not gonna be rude in game. Come on. Do we have a cutscene? Arcanist is watching cutscenes. Okay, I didn't pull it. Thank you, God. I'll be rude if provoked, to be honest, right? Like the other day when, oh yeah, the other day that was fucking ridiculous. Agreed. Agreed. And I said something to the guy. Yep, you sure did. That hammer that this guy has is actually kind of neat looking, I think. One, two, one. The rotation. 1, 2. Damn, I got 3 levels. I'm gonna give it to the tank, I guess. I don't. Oh, I shouldn't have given it to the tank. Damn. Oh well, what's done is done. GG's. I got 2 commendations. Yay! I never get them as a DPS. Ever. It's very rare and few and far between. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna be done, but I am gonna raid somebody. But before I do that, it really is rare. Oh my god, what? I got a comm last night. Oh, as a DPS? It's the best when you get it as a DPS. I feel like those are harder to get. Whereas like a healer or a tank, like you kind of get it easily if you just do your job. You know what I'm saying? Like as the DPS, it's very, very difficult, I feel, to get it. So, but that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, yes, we're gonna raid Code Wolf. He's playing Little Nightmares. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're gonna continue on our rogue / ninja journey tomorrow. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna. Oh no, shit! Tomorrow we are not. Tomorrow we are doing the resets for the regular panda raids. And then afterwards, if there's still time, then we're gonna jump in and do the work on the rogue ninja, and then but I don't think it will. I think it takes pretty much the whole 3 hours. So we're probably just going to do the panda raids tomorrow because it's reset day. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for the resubs. I think it was Head Reaper and Quicken that I got resubs for today. Thanks so much, guys. Very much appreciated. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your night. And let's go raid Code Wolf. Please stay for a few minutes. It takes 30 minutes for the thing to count you as a viewer in their channel. I only ask for 10, but please stay for a few minutes. 30 if you can. Okay, bye. Thanks.